Hello, my name is Jeremy. I'm a paramedic and current nursing student. Wait, that's changed. Let's talk about that. So let's go to what I was talking about. I'm officially a nurse, but I had to take some time off because the last semester with the last video that I did, I actually failed the exit exam. And afterwards, no excuse, whatever and stuff, so I had to take an extra semester, pass it second time around, and I got my license. So the overall view of the program that I got from West Coast University, excuse me, the camera is a little wiggly right now, I'm working with what I got, it was an overall good experience. I have no complaints about the faculty. So I went over the last semester again. I had to do the ATI proctor, and I had to do with this one thing called virtual ATI, which consisted of a whole bunch of extra assignments, which in my honest opinion didn't really help at all for it, because in all reality you had to do a lot of practice questions just to get used to it. So when I did when I completed the VATI, because it was like 9 weeks that we had to basically do, the next week we had a whole week to prepare for the final. So I did literally the whole entire question bank this time. Last time I was kind of lazy and I was kind of burnt out, but missing the exit exam by I think it was like 1 or 2 questions, because I needed a 90% and I got a level 2 in the proctor. And what the level 2 is, it's just what the proctors basically are pretty much factors that let you cut offs of where you should be at to basically be a competent nurse. So I scored 8 and 9, so I ended up having to do it all over again. So this time, just to cover all my bases, there's I believe 2,000 questions with it. I just did all of them just to be more familiar with it and just have more comprehension, and I got it this time around. Afterwards, I felt like time was money, so I picked up UWorld. UWorld had their own database, but it had more of a comprehensive thing, so it went into different details and a more easy way to understand. So it's definitely my go-to for the NCLEX itself. To be honest with you, I thought the NCLEX was easier than my exit, but at the same time, it didn't clock off at 75 questions. It clocked off at 145. Literally, once I got to the 76th question, I was kind of like, oh shit. But for the most part, it's just checking to see that you got the basis and stuff. So it works on a playing field. So let's just say you get 3 correct, right? You get the next one wrong, it bounces down a little bit. As long as you get above the straight line of correct answers, congratulations, you basically pass. So the day that I pretty much took the NCLEX, I pretty much used the Pearson technique, and if you're unfamiliar with it, you get your credit card or wrong credit card, try to re-register with the same process that you did to do the state exam. If it says you are unable to re-register at this time, congratulations, you got the good pop-up. The bad pop-up is if it says your card declined, or if you use your correct info, because the trick is you're supposed to use a credit card and put an invalid date or just invalid number so you can basically do it. If it declined, that means you failed. Luckily I was able to do it. So quick update, afterwards I went on a few interviews. They really need nurses right now, and got picked up with an ER. And so right now I've been working over there for about a week. Things are getting crazy, fast tracks. If you're unfamiliar with fast track, it pretty much is the boo-boos, like where you need stitches, if you need your basic first aid or basic things that can use a Tylenol or just antibiotics, and you're on your way. They converted that to an ICU. So the Delta variant is pretty real. You should take it seriously, but hey, it's up to you, man. Wear a mask, don't wear a mask, it's up to you. I would just do it. It just makes life a lot easier. I got vaccinated because I already know working in a hospital is going to come in you have your right to choose, but hey man, it's just a lot easier that way. Um, so yeah, back doing this. But back to West Coast University. If you are looking for a budget option, you probably want to go over to schools. But if you have like a GI Bill scholarship, which there are resources to try to pay for it, or that's like you'll have no other choice to basically go to it. You can't go wrong with them. But they are pretty expensive. I ran out my GI Bill for about 2 or 3, like 2 or 3 semesters, and I racked up like 20K. So I thought that was kind of expensive. But speaking of the faculty and just everybody else, I have no complaints. Like yeah, of course you probably run across a button for like one or two professors, but even with those run-ins that I had with those professors, like it was no question of their ability. It was just like, and even if you taught them, they was always still willing to help. But that was my overall experience. Would I recommend it? If money was not an option, absolutely. If you can afford it, absolutely. If you're not trying to break the bank, you might want to look for cheaper resources. And that's all I got. Like, comment, and subscribe, and more content on the way. I'm gonna try to upload on Mondays and Wednesdays, but and I apologize for not uploading sooner. See you in the next video.